Okay, I thought I'd show you guys the bowstring it came in. And the one I bought off eBay for like, I don't know, 50 bucks when you figure out tax and everything. I had a few guys say, well, usually get what you pay for. I don't think that's true in this case, okay? He ran a paper clip up the top here. And these are the ends that connect to the bow. These are loose here, okay? And then it goes down with a winding very, very tight all the way down. And I don't see no spaces or nothing in between there. Now down here, I can show you this. The ends end here, okay, where the wrapping went. And then this is where the arrow is going to knock in. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it looks really good for how well that's wrapped there. He also sent it with this little string in it, and the reason for that little string is to tell me where the string splits in half for me to put a knock. So I thought that was kind of, well, not a knock, I mean a peep sight. That's kind of awesome. Now, okay, so you buy the string for 50 bucks, right? I needed a peep sight, so I bought a Hamsky, which is pretty expensive, $20 for this baby. Compared to the one I have on my bow now, which the shot put on, this one is longer, thicker. It has a bit more plastic in it. And it seems really high price for a peep sight. Then I needed this string to actually tie the peep sight on. This was like about 8 bucks. And then I needed some of this, which is what you tie on the string to hook up your hand draw or whatever you call it, and you hook it up and you pull back, is what this is. Now, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm a complete amateur here, so don't judge. I mean, I'm still learning. So you figure 50 bucks, 70, 80, I'm into almost $90, maybe $85 for this particular 2 change of string. Now, this will last me forever. This will last me forever. I'll never buy that again. So the only thing I'm buying again, if I buy another string off this guy, I'm into 50 bucks and 20, so I'm into 70 bucks to add another string to my bow. So I'm going to tie all this and do it myself, and I'm going to put it together myself and have 2 strings now. I do want one more. I'll take it out and shoot it, see how it feels, and if it feels good, I'll be buying another string off this guy. I would like to have 3. I'd like to have 2 sitting in my pack as a backup in case I accidentally cut one. Now, years ago when I used to hunt with compound bow, I have cut my strings. I have cut them with broadheads. I have gone through, I don't know if you call them brambles, pricker bushes, whatever, but I have frayed the heck out of them walking through some hefty, thick areas. Having an extra string is a must. And I'm going to have to, it doesn't seem that hard. There's lots of videos on YouTube showing you how to tie this stuff and how to put a peep sight on and how to put this on and knock your arrow and everything else. So I think I'll be fine. I even came with these cables. I didn't get the, these go on the back end of the bow, is what these do. I doubt very much I'll need these right away. These will just put away. Normally it's the string that actually gets damaged. So that's normally what happens. But I think the guy did a good job. When I look closely at this, even with my glasses on, I don't know, it looks like everything's really tight and really put together, and it looks like he tied, this is where you knock your arrow. I mean, it looks like he's tied this in 2 different directions from what I can tell. So we'll have to see when we put all this on, but it looks pretty good to me. It's hard to tell when you're on video with this stuff. But I told some guys I would make a video when this string came in, because a lot of people see a $50 string and they think, oh my God, that's going to be shit. But it doesn't look like it to me. So we'll see how this goes and how it's all put together. And I mean, most of the time you can find, there's another guy on eBay I found for $85. I might try him next and see if there's any difference in what I can see the difference is. Most are usually $85 when you find them on private forums or different places like that I've seen. Where these bigger companies have a lot more overhead. I mean, that's why they got to charge more. But when I looked them up and I looked up their profits, and I start seeing a company making $10 million profit and another one making $5 million, and I'm like, all right, their strings are too expensive. That's the bottom line. I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm going to give my money to some private guy before I do that. Now, had I seen the company, maybe pushing $1 million, I'd be like, okay. But it just seems like a lot of greed with these other major companies. I don't care how much marketing they throw into it, how fancy they talk. It just seems like they're getting a little bit too rich in my point of view. So I'm going to teach myself how to do this. And like I said, lots of videos on YouTube. Either I'll break my bow or I'll figure it out. I'll catch you guys on the next one.